I'm Jane Ivory, and I'm a photographer. I work with black and white digital images, and I start the process over here at my computer, where I work with the tools in Photoshop, Lightroom, and Nik. And with each layer of tools that I use, the image gets more refined, has more subtlety, if you will. And then I also use my printer here for most of the images that I do, and it's an Epson printer. I've been spending a lot of time in the last couple of months out at Sutro Baths, which is on the San Francisco coastline, and I've been shooting at 7 o'clock in the morning. I arrive really early when the light is at its best. It's behind me and low down, not like the noonday sun, which is just too intense and washes everything out. So I've been shooting these images which have almost an apocalyptic feeling to them, which I think reflects what's going on right now during the pandemic, and certainly reflects how I feel about it. There's just the lone fisherman out there and me. I started out as a painter, and I got my master's in painting at Berkeley back in the day. And part of the reason I really enjoy working on the computer using Lightroom and Photoshop is because using those tools is very much like using a paintbrush. And so I think there's definitely a connection between the two. And so it was natural for me to gravitate to doing the digital photographs. I was planning on going to Big Sur and to Eastern Washington to the Palouse this spring and summer, but of course that got postponed because of the pandemic. But I'm really looking forward to hitting the road with my gear and going and being inspired in those beautiful places, and I hope that will happen in 2021. I hope too that I will see you here in my studio in 2021. I'd love to show you my work up close and personal. And I thank you so much for visiting me in my studio.